What do you think the people in charge at your job or school could be doing better? Oh, yeah. So basically, the question is that the people who are in charge, they have kind of like a power to do something really better. Okay. uh what they should supposed to do to make things better. Okay, in school, in college, or in your office, or uh when I was in doing a job, um like a like my manager wasn't in charge. Okay, when I was in college, when I was in school, I always feels like that ki, like if I had this power, like if I became a manager, or if I became kind of like a something really this person or that person, when in some sort of in charge, I would do this, I would do that. Okay. What kind of like a things that you would do? um Probably is this thing that he, like I started imagine that ki, what if I have this power, I could do this thing or I could do that thing. I don't really think that. Okay, like basically every person has its own reasons to do things. Okay, I'm not really sure about this thing. Okay, like probably like I shouldn't supposed to be judged that ki, who is a person who is in charge, who has to do some sort of things, and not who am I supposed to judge. Okay, and what kind of like a somebody person. No, I didn't really think about that kind of like a somebody perspective. I always think that ki, whatever the things that I could control and make it better, that's it. Okay, if you are kind of like a senior or kind of like a somethingly in charge person doing somethingly wrong or right thing, I don't really control that. And if something is wrong happen, I just accept as the consequences, and that's it. All right. So one of the most important thing is that ki, when I am in some sort of in charge, I will try to make things as good as possible as I can. Probably yes, that's it. And it always be like basically people always be judged that ki, like if you are in this person or if you are in that person, you have to do this thing or you have to do this. That example is that ki, like a prime minister. Okay, prime minister of India has like something really in charge. So every people has its own opinion that ki, a prime minister should supposed to do this, should supposed to be do that, should supposed to do this. Prime minister doing it that, but kind of like a something really a way to handle the multiple things at the same time too. Okay, so probably is this thing that he people have give lot of opinion about stuff and stuff like that, but probably in the end I realized that ki, uh I don't know. Yeah, just I have to do, like when I was in charge, I have to do things that makes it right, and I shouldn't supposed to be think of. I don't know, dude. It's I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, like probably there are kind of like a different kind of people who has a different kind of thoughts process and reasons to do some sort of things right and wrong. I am not really sure. Okay, yeah, like yeah, I do think that if the people have a kind of like have some sort of power, they have to use that power to make things good. And if that person is not really doing that good, I feel really wrong. But i i, I don't know. It's a I just it's a very different thing, and probably I'm not really sure about this thing. I'm just sure about that key, the things that I should supposed to do, and I don't know. Yeah, probably I'm not gonna give the proper answer regarding about this thing, because still I'm not really sure about. Okay, the information that I have or experience that I have is bit kind of like a something negligible, or bit kind of like a something like that key. I don't really have that kind of like a something experience so that I could give the opinion about it. Okay, next question.